We are live here for the 2025 NFL Week 9 picks. If you guys are just barely coming in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Coleman Sports 23 and SGA Sports Talk channel. We're live on both streams today. Link is in the chat for anybody who wants to join and let us know your picks. Today we're doing it on Tuesday because tomorrow I'll probably be doing some streams, like some Minecraft, and I think I'm doing like the Jazz or something. So I decided to do it today. I will also be coming out with I'll be going live for basketball tonight, hopefully, if we get enough people. So yeah, let us know your picks in the comments as well while we go through these NFL Week 9 picks. All right, shall we get started, SG? Welcome in, SG, as well. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Let's get started. Let's go over our week 9 picks, man. I'm excited, and let's get the show started.
Yes, sir. All right. First of all, let me zoom in here. All right. The first game is the Thursday night football game here between the Baltimore Ravens, who just came off a huge win, against the Bears. So Dolphins, Ravens, Thursday night football starts at 8:15 Eastern time. Who do you have in this one between the Ravens and the Dolphins, SG?
I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens getting the win over the Miami Dolphins. I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens winning 35-32 over the Dolphins.
All right. Welcome in, Junior Denham. Welcome. Let us know your picks in the chat while we go through these if you want. There's a link to join if anybody wants to join. All right. Sorry, who did you go with? You went with the...
So I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens getting the win over the Dolphins 35-32. That's my prediction.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna make the same prediction here. I got the Ravens here. I'm gonna go 24-17. Give me the Ravens over the Dolphins. Next game here, Sunday morning at 1 p.m. Well, I guess it's 1 p.m. Eastern time, 11 o'clock where I'm at. But the 49ers, SGA's 49ers, heading to New York to take on the Giants. Giants, fortunately, have an injury bug. They lost Malik Neighbors early in the season because of an ACL tear. And now Cam Scatterbu's out for the season. It's going to be hard for the Giants to win. They still got Jackson Dart. Who do you have in this one, SG, between your Giants? Between your 49ers and your Giants?
I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers getting the 35-32 win over the New York Giants on a 61-yard game-winning field goal by Eddie Pinheiro.
All right. Give me the 49ers on here. It's just the Giants have too many injuries. You 49ers here, 28. I'm going to go 28-20 here. All right, next up, also at 1 p.m. Eastern time, the Chargers taking on one of the worst teams in the league, the Tennessee Titans. In Tennessee, who do you have for this one?
I'm going with the Los Angeles Chargers getting the win over the Tennessee Titans. I'm going with the Chargers winning 45-42 over the Texans. Let me change. So I'm going with the Los Angeles Chargers getting the 45-42 win over the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers here as well. The O-line is depleted. Tennessee has a all right defensive line. I think they can get to Justin Herbert. And I think they're going to keep it close. I really do think the Titans are going to keep it close. Give me the Chargers here, though, 27-23 here in that matchup. Next up, also at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, this could be a decent game, a divisional matchup here between the Vikings and the Lions in Detroit. Who do you have for this game, SGA?
I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings getting the 32-29 win over the Detroit Lions.
I'm going to disagree with the SG's pick here. I'm actually going to pick the Lions here at home to get the win. 20, I'm going to go 26-17 here. All right, next up. What's up, Eric? Welcome in. Eric Dojic, welcome. Next game here will be also at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. Falcons heading to New England to take on the Patriots. This could be an interesting one. Who do you have in this one, SG?
I'm going with the New England Patriots getting the 52-29 win over the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, I'm going with the Patriots here. Jake May. A lot of people saying MVP candidate. I don't see it. I think Daniel Jones or I don't know, Daniel Jones or like my brain just farted right there. Daniel Jones or the Bills quarterback, freaking Josh Allen. So we'll see. Patriots. Give me the Patriots here. I'm actually gonna go Patriots 32 here to 27. Give me a shootout in New England. Kind of a shootout, I guess. All right. This one could be an interesting one. This should be a good game. Also at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. The Indianapolis Colts, the hottest team in the league, taking on the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Who do you have in this one, SG?
I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts getting the 45-44 win over the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, give me the Colts here. Steelers have a good defense, but give me the Colts. Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, Indiana Jones, whatever you want to call them. Give me the Colts here. 35. I'm gonna go 35-24 here. Next up, my Denver Broncos heading to Texas, heading to Houston to take on the Houston Texans. Also at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Who do you have in this one, SG?
I'm rolling with your Denver Broncos getting the win over the Houston Texans. I'm going with the Broncos winning 65-20.
All right. I'm also gonna go with my Broncos here. I feel confident about this game. I know CJ Stroud has looked good last week against who they freaking play. I forget.
San Francisco 49ers.
He looked good against the 49ers, but the 49ers have a lot of injuries. They only won by 11. They only put up 20. They put 26 points on a defense that has a lot of injuries. So for that reason, give me the Broncos. I think the Broncos have a better defense, even without Patrick Surtain for 4 to 6 weeks with that shoulder injury, which isn't good.
Hey Coleman, what are your thoughts on Sean Payton? How do you think he's doing as the how do you think he's doing as the head coach of the Denver
Yeah.
Broncos?
To start the season, it was shaky. The play calls were not looking good by Sean Payton, but the last couple weeks, Sean Payton has stepped up against big teams. Man, he's beat the Cowboys. He beat the Eagles. A lot of people hating on the Broncos, saying they can't beat good teams. Well, they should have beat the freaking Chargers if it wasn't for a couple overthrows. They should have beat the freaking Colts if it wasn't for a bullcrap leveraging call that wasn't leveraging against the freaking Colts. Leverage. Bullcrap. They beat the Eagles. They beat the Cowboys, who are a solid team. Um, there's other teams they beat. I can't think about it though. Let me freaking see. Like they beat the Bengals or had Blake Browning, never mind. But like we can beat good teams. We've proved it. Sean Payton is undefeated, goes undefeated in October. Sean Payton October is a different breed. After September, he goes up, and we saw the offense definitely improve against the Cowboys. Now, Cowboys do have a bad defense, but the offense looked really good. And so now Sean Payton knows that these play calls can work. It's still an NFL team you beat. It doesn't matter if their defense is ass. If we continue to do these play calls and execute, that's a good breakout game for our offense. Now let's see if we can continue it against a much better Texans defense. Of course, we'll be getting Dre Greenlaw back after that suspension, so that's going to help out the defense. Offensively, we are losing Marvin Mims. He's in concussion protocol. He's going to be out a couple weeks. And then, unfortunately, also defensively, we will be without Patrick Surtain. It's going to be hard to win this game, but I believe we can do it without PS2. We held the Cowboys offense. That's been pretty stinking good this year to 7 points in the second half without Patrick Surtain against CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, and all the offense. The offense is not bad, and we held them to 7 points without PS2. I think Riley Moss is going to step up. Hopefully, these rookies step up. Jahdae Barron last game picked off Dak Prescott, his first interception for the Broncos and in the NFL. Give me the Broncos here. Ooh, now that I'm done yapping about them, give me the Broncos. I'm going to go 28 points. I think that would be enough for us to win. Defense is going to step up without PS2. We get Greenlaw back. Give me the Broncos 28-20. And I'll say Texans will score 20 of those points in the first half, and we'll hold them to 3 points in the second half. And Texans will go up early by like 7-0 or something, and then we'll lead the rest of the game. That's mine. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But what's up, Diamond? Welcome in. You should change it back to retro, but yeah. All right, that's my score prediction. Once again, those who are watching, let me know your score predictions as well as we go through the rest of these. Let me know who you got winning that Broncos game as well. And let us know who you got winning that 49ers game. SGA's 49ers. All right. Next game here. Let me kick off the Broncos here. Go to actual week 9 because I was freaking looking at them. Maybe. Here we go. All right, next game. Come on, Coleman. What are you doing? Bears and the Bengals. This could be an interesting one. Joe Flacco against Caleb Williams. This actually could be a good game. Broncos own the Cowboys. Yep, we do. Yes, we do. Fake Cameron. Yeah, you're right. That is a fit. Wait. I don't know if he has mod, though. He might not have mod. I don't know if that's fake or not. It could be. Bears, Bengals, 1 p.m. Eastern time again on Sunday. Who do you have winning this game, SG?
I'm going with the Chicago Bears getting the 32-29 win over the Cincinnati Bengals, and this win is for KO Sports Talk, who is a diehard Chicago Bears fan. His team hasn't been doing so great, so the Bears are going to come out with that fire and bring that intensity and take down the Cincinnati Bengals football team.
All right. Shout out to Michael coming in from Ronbo Sports. Appreciate you for coming on in. Let's go. I don't know if that's an SG channel or mine, but here, let me check right now. I don't know if that's an SG channel. That's an SG's. So thank you for coming in SGA stream. Let me see if this is a freaking real Cameron or not, but I think this is actually a real Cameron, actually. I think this is the real Cameron, actually. Yeah, this is the real Cameron, y'all. This is the real Cameron. Y'all tripping. Eric's tripping. All right. So you got the Bears winning. I'm actually gonna agree here. Joe Flacco looked bad last week. He lost to the Jets. He gave the Jets their first win. I thought the Jets were going to go 0-17 this year. I ain't gonna lie. And the Bengals lost them. So for that reason, give me the Bears. You can't lose to the Jets and expect to beat the Bears the following week. You are at home, but just give me Caleb Williams. Give me the Bears. Rome Odunze's gonna have a big game because the freaking Bengals defense is horrible. Yeah, give me the Bears here. 32-23. Actually, that's kind of a lot. I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot for the Bengals. 32-20, actually. I'm a 49ers fan, Red Sox, Celtics, and Bruins fan. Nice. Eagles and Blue Jays. Okay. Sounds good. That game last night was crazy, y'all, between Blue Jays and Dodgers, the World Series game. That was insane. I haven't watched the World Series. Like I haven't watched any of the games yet until
The
last
Blue
night.
Jays and
but
Dodgers game was intense
crazy.
last night. I mean, that was the wildest game that I've ever watched. That game ended in 18 innings on a walk-off home run by Freddie Freeman. Ended the game 6-5.
Yeah.
Dodgers take a 2-1 lead in the World Series. Blue Jays are going to come back. They're going to tie it up 2-2.
I was joking in the Discord. I said Blue Jays needed Anthony Rizzo. They needed Anthony Rizzo out there to pitch against Freddie Freeman, man.
I said Jays in 5.
I was joking about that because Anthony Rizzo one time he struck out Freddie Freeman when he was with the Braves. So
I predicted Jays in 5. I don't think that's going to happen.
I said Jays in 6.
Far-fetched.
I don't even think that's gonna happen, man. It might be Jays in 7 if they come back.
Our predictions are really close. You said Jays in 6. I said Jays in 5.
Yeah, that game was wild, Eric. Yep. All right, let's get on to the next game here. We just did Bears Bengals, also at 1 p.m. Eastern time here, Sunday. Sorry. Panthers heading to Green Bay to take on the Packers. Who do you have in this one?
I'm going with the Carolina Panthers getting the 32-31 win over the Green Bay Packers.
Wow. I'm going with the Packers here. They are the better team. Didn't they just put belt to somebody? I don't know. I think they put belt to somebody just barely, didn't they? Like last week. They freaking crushed the Steelers, didn't they? I don't even know. Yes, they did. They crushed the freaking Steelers. No, well, not really. 35-25, but they put up 25 on a good defense in the Steelers. The Panthers don't have a good defense. They don't. So yeah, for that reason, they might drop 40. Packers are home too. Yeah, give me the Packers here. I'm gonna go 35 actually. 35. I'm gonna go 35-21.
We got a comment from Michael Cottonzaro 9446. I've been a 49er fan for 48 years. Steve Young played high school football at my school, Greenwich High, and Kenny Ball played wide receiver at my high school in Broncos.
Nice. Yes, Steve Young. Did he play for BYU? I think.
And then we got another comment from Michael Cottonzaro 9446. He says, "My family's great friends with Steve Young and his families."
Yeah. My dad actually has a signed Steve Young 49ers hat somewhere in our basement collecting dust right now. But yeah. Because I think he played for BYU, and I live in Utah, so he somehow got a Steve Young signed hat. I don't know how, but we're not even BYU fans. We hate BYU. We absolutely despise BYU. We're literally Utah State fans, but somehow he got a signed Steve Young hat. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. At 4:05 p.m. Mountain Time here, Saints and the Rams. Who do you have in this one on Sunday?
I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams getting the 45-42 win over the New Orleans Saints.
Okay. Yeah, give me the Rams here, the better team at home. Saints aren't looking good. They benched their quarterback because he threw a pick. Somehow a defensive lineman comes right in, is rushing their quarterback. I forget the freaking quarterback's name. I saw the video of it. I didn't watch this game, but I did see the video of it. There's a defensive lineman just all up in his face. He should just throw it to the ground or try to throw it out of bounds so it's not, like intentional grounding. But he throws it right at the dude, and the dude just picks it off and runs it in the end zone. It was so funny. Horrible quarterback. No wonder they benched him. But I don't know who's starting this game. Do you know who they're starting at quarterback, SG?
I don't even know.
Are they starting Rattler still? Because I know they benched Rattler last game.
I don't know who they're starting. You might want to look it up on Google or something. Because
I don't think it matters.
I'm not even sure who they're starting. I don't think it matters that much. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter who's starting. Either way, the Rams.
We got a comment. We got a comment from Michael 9446. He says,
it was 13.
We have a comment from Michael Catanzaro. He says, I have his and Jerry Rice rookie cards.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, give me the Rams here, 38-13. This is my lock of the week, for sure. Definitely, this is my lock of the week. Yeah. Game of the week. Ooh, I haven't even selected game of the week. Game of the week. Chiefs and Bills is probably game of the week. Let's be real. But yeah, who do you have as your game of the week, SC?
My game of the week is gonna be 49ers and Giants.
Who's your lock of the week? Like, who do you think will win easily?
I'm going Ravens over Dolphins. I'm locking Ravens.
Okay. Yeah, that could be a lock of the week too, because Dolphins are bad. That's definitely a potential lock of the week as well. But my lock of the week, I'm going to Ravens, or Rams, Saints, like I said, and game of the week, Chiefs, Bills. But we'll see. Next game here.
The New Orleans Saints are going to be starting Tyler Shaw at quarterback versus the the LA Rams.
Yeah, I'm leaving that score prediction 38-13 then. That's crazy. Next game here. Same time as the Saints game. 4:05 Mountain Eastern time, sorry. The Jaguars heading to Vegas to take on the Raiders. All right, who do you have, SG?
I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars getting the 32-30 win over the Raiders behind the superstar duo led by Brian Robinson Jr. and Trevor Lawrence.
Isn't Robinson injured? Maybe not. Maybe he's fine. I thought he got injured a couple of games ago. Like when I was in Denver, I was watching on the TV. I thought he injured like his wrist or something. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm going with the Jaguars here. They started out hot, beat the Chiefs in like week 2 or week 3, something like that. Last couple of weeks they've been kind of not good. Rams destroyed them, but the Raiders are really bad. Geno Smith is throwing picks like crazy. I'm surprised they haven't benched Geno Smith yet. I don't know who their backup is. He'd probably do worse, but like at least give it a shot. Yeah, give me the Jaguars here with Trevor Lawrence. Travis Hunter's been playing better. I think he's going to get a touchdown in this game. So if you're making bets on Sunday, bet Travis Hunter to get a touchdown. Like just spam if there's a freaking bet that says 0.5 touchdown, just spam the high, the more. Spam that sucker. Because he's freaking he's getting at least a touchdown, Travis Hunter, I think. Raiders defense is not good. Give me the Jaguars here, 20. Nah, their defense is horrible. I can't go 20. 35 to they'll probably get some random number like 15 or something. Nah. 13. 35-13 here. I think they're gonna destroy the Raiders.
Hey Coleman, you know who the backup quarterback to Geno Smith is on the Raiders? Aiden O'Connell, AOC.
Yeah, that
AOC sucks. I hope they don't start AOC. AOC, every time they start AOC, he ends up performing really badly.
Yeah, that might be worse than Geno Smith actually.
Which
is crazy to say because Geno Smith is playing horrible.
So AOC might be even worse than Geno Smith.
Yeah, that might be worse.
I hope they don't start AOC.
I think eventually they're gonna bench him though. We'll see though.
And then they're gonna. So you're gonna say they're gonna bench Geno Smith and then they're gonna start AOC.
I don't know, man. I don't know. If they can't like at least keep it close with the Jaguars, they might have to bench Geno Smith. We'll see though. Especially if he throws like a couple, like if he throws 2 interceptions, yeah, bench him. All right, my game of the week also here at 4:25 Eastern time in Buffalo. The Chiefs heading to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Who do you have in this one?
I'm going with the Buffalo Bills getting the 52-49 win over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep. Here's my thing with the Chiefs. I'm not trying to sound like a hater, even though I am a hater, because obvious reasons. Go Broncos, but the Chiefs, they started off the season horrible. Everybody's like, oh, their season's over. And then against the Lions, they looked really good. And everybody's like, oh, the Chiefs are going to be back. The Chiefs are going to be back. They got Rashee Rice back. Xavier Worthy's healthy now. Their offense is looking good. But let's not sit here and act like they were tied at halftime 7-7 against Marcus Mariota. Like we're not just gonna sit here and ask like freaking like they struggled in the first half against the Commanders. I know they have a good defense, but Marcus Mariota, y'all were only put up 7 points on Commanders after the first half. I don't think the Chiefs are back. I don't. They were struggling against Marcus Mariota for the first half. I know he only put up 7 points, but you guys
how
only
many
put up
yards
7 points as well.
Think Josh Allen will throw?
Give me the Bills.
How many passing yards do you think Josh Allen is going to have against Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs?
I'll think I have a good 180 passing yards. I think he's going to have a lot of rushing yards because I don't think the Chiefs linebackers are that good. I said it. I think he might have 200 yards rushing. And Cook, too. That guy might have 200 yards rushing. I think they're going to destroy the Chiefs on the ground.
The Raiders and the Chiefs might be one of the worst fan bases, in my opinion. They suck, both of them. And the reason why And the Raiders and Chiefs are not doing jack shit because
I don't think the Chiefs are that good this year.
They've effed up every single time they play on the field. They end up.
I don't think they're back. A lot of Chiefs fans are saying they're back. I don't know. They looked really good the week before they played Washington. They looked really good. I was like, oh gosh, but that was because it was against the freaking Raiders. They suck. And then when they destroyed Washington, yes, they destroyed Washington, but they put 7 points up on the Commanders. They got Rashee Rice back, and they got Rashee Rice back. Worthy's healthy, and all the Chiefs fans and the Chiefs were saying their offense is going to look so much better once they get Worthy healthy and once they get Rashee Rice back. Their offense hasn't looked that much better.
Play the Commanders
with those two weapons back.
The Chiefs were up 7-0, and then the Washington Commanders scored a touchdown and they tied it. And then the Commanders did not score any points from that point. From that moment on, the Commanders did not score a single touchdown. It was all Chiefs from that one point on from there. Like Chiefs won 28-7. They put that BTA on Washington.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are being over.
Any points, like not even a single touchdown. They only scored one touchdown. Touchdown. That's it. Only one touchdown that Washington scored, and after that, it was all Kansas City. They took the rest of the game. The game was all KC by that point.
That's why I don't think the Chiefs. That's why I think the Chiefs are being overrated right now, man. Because I know they didn't have Rashir Rice and Xavier Worthy was out week 2 and week 3, I think.
Right.
Worthy was out, and they didn't have Rice till week 4. They didn't have
Uh,
Rice. They didn't have Worthy for the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season.
Coleman, can you please
And people are like,
explain to me
"Oh,
why?
don't worry. When we get Worthy back, when we get Worthy and Rice back, our offense is going to look so much better." It really hasn't looked that much better.
We got a
Am I
comment from
missing
Michael
something?
Catanzaro. He says, I wonder Mac Jones will play versus Giants Sunday and Purdy will start versus Rams next week after Giants game. And then Israel Nagama JB, thanks for coming on the stream, Israel. He says, I always agree with you guys. And even though the Chiefs play very good, it's just Chiefs fans are getting more obnoxious than they did something. That's why everyone hates the freaking Chiefs, so they should.
Yeah. And they freaking get ref help. I swear the freaking refs are on their side every year.
And then we got another comment that says, F them
They're
still.
not that good.
Ain't nobody
I'm not scared of
nobody
them.
ain't scared of the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I ain't scared of the Chiefs.
Yep.
F
They're
Patrick
so
Mahomes.
beatable.
Travis
They're
Kelce,
so beatable, man. They're so beatable.
Taylor Swift. Chiefs are easily beatable, but they just want to be like, we're the best in the NFL. Nobody's gonna beat us. Let's stop being all like nobody's gonna beat you. I mean,
yeah.
I know
Broncos are coming for
I know you have Travis. I know you have
Broncos are coming.
Mahomes,
The
but
Broncos are coming for
you're
you.
still an awful team, man. F you.
Yeah. Exactly.
SGA.
I was gonna say something. And then everybody wants to come out here like Nick
Coleman, why
Wright.
the Chiefs are so obnoxious?
Oh my gosh, I hate.
Why do the
Nick
Chiefs
Wright.
have such an obnoxious fan base?
Yeah, I know. You know Nick Wright, bro. You know Nick Wright.
Why the Chiefs fans are so obnoxious?
I don't know, but do you know Nick Wright, bro?
Nick Wright is a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a sports commentator that doesn't know shit.
Yeah,
Sports
he doesn't know what he's
analyst,
talking
actually.
about.
Sports analyst. He doesn't know anything.
Nick Wright does not know a single thing about what he's trying to.
I'm gonna go on a little rant about Nick Wright here.
Can you go on a rant?
The Broncos are. Yeah, he doesn't think the Broncos are.
If you make a rant video on Nick Wright, include me in that video. If you make a rant video about Nick Wright, put me in that video, okay? Make that. I want to be in that video with you. I want to rant about Nick Wright as you are.
Y'all, Nick Wright said the Cowboys were gonna beat the Broncos, and we put belt to ass on them. We did.
Hey Israel, I'm sorry. You can call me JB. You don't have to say my last name. It's hard to pronounce. I don't know. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I didn't mean to blot your name like that. I'm sorry.
But yeah, let me talk about Nick Wright here real fast.
Okay.
He said the Cowboys were gonna win. We put belt to ass on him, proved him wrong. He just loves the Chiefs. Like he's just a sports analyst that Dick rides the Chiefs. Let's be real. He loves the Chiefs. He hates on the Broncos. He even said the Raiders were going to make the playoffs at the beginning of the season. He said the Raiders are going to make the playoffs over the Broncos. They have one freaking win. Yeah, how's that working for you? We're at the top of the West too.
Even
so bad.
Hey Coleman, even Eric agrees with you.
Nick wrong.
He says
Nick wrong.
He says Nick Wright sucks. See, even Eric agrees with you. See, even Eric agrees
Nick
that Nick
wrong,
Wright is
man.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
Get off the freaking air, man. You freaking suck. You don't know what you're talking about. Get off stop going on all these sports shows if you don't know what you're talking about. Get off the
when the Broncos win, he doesn't give us any credit. He's like, "Oh, you guys haven't beat a good team." What good team have the Chiefs beat besides the Lions? Oh, they beat one good team so far this year. They lost to the Eagles.
We got a comment from Colts Warriors.
What are we talking about?
Chiefs fans are obnoxious because they are a bunch of bandwagons that they think they're the shit, and when they're nothing but bandwagons.
Bro. But yeah, Nick Wright, he doesn't give credit to the Broncos, which is dumb. He says we haven't beat a good team. We should have beat the Colts. We beat the freaking
Colts fans are a bunch of bandwagons.
We almost beat Chargers too.
They think they're the shit. But
we just beat the Cowboys, who are a good team. We beat the freaking Eagles. Like we destroyed the Cowboys. The Chiefs have beat one good team, the Lions. That is it. That's it.
They have not.
Washington's not good. Washington has Marcus Mariota as their quarterback. You can't take them seriously. And they beat the Raiders. Woohoo! The Raiders suck. Who
I don't
like
like.
okay? They lost to the Jaguars. We're like the
How do you
Jaguars, who aren't even playing good right now. The last
how do you
couple
have
weeks.
to lose to the Jaguars, man? You freaking Chiefs. How do you lose to the Jaguars?
For real.
How do you lose to the Jaguars? They got Trevor Lawrence.
And
How do
then
you
and
lose
then
to them?
people are still glazing the Chiefs, saying they're a top 5 team in the NFL. No, the frick, they're not.
Hey, we got
I'll
another
name five.
comment from
I can name. I
we
can
got
name
another
5
comment from
teams better than the
at Colts
Chiefs.
and Warriors
Easy.
Mets fan. He says Colts putting BTA on November 23rd at KC.
I could probably name 8 teams better than the Chiefs right now, man. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna name 8 teams better than the Chiefs. All right, here we go. Like people still putting them in the top 5 is crazy because the
Let
Colts
me
are better. The
Coleman, I
Chargers
would
and
love
Broncos in your division. The Chargers and Broncos in your division are better than you. They are. So that's 3 right there. Colts, Broncos, Chargers are better. You could low-key say Rams are better. Packers low-key better. Like, what are we? Bills are better. Lions are better. Ravens aren't better. Yeah, but I'm low-key taking the 49ers right now over the Chiefs, and they're injury prone. They have so many freaking injuries, and they're still better than you. The Chiefs are freaking getting way too overhyped this year.
Hey, we
I
got a
don't think
comment
it's their year. I think
we
it's
got a comment from
over.
JB.
The dynasty's
JB
over.
says there's one Chiefs fan and Warriors
Oh,
fan which
crap.
is making making way worse. I respect Warriors fans who is not a Chiefs fan and only 49ers or other teams but the Chiefs F no.
Yeah. Hate the Chiefs, man. But gosh. Let's get to
Coleman,
the rest of these games. We're done yapping about the overrated Chiefs.
I'll read all the comments when I see more comments being posted. I'll read off all the live comments and also give my predictions as well.
Yeah. All right. What game did we finish? The Bills. Oh shoot! Did I make a prediction? Here, 1 second. Let me see what the next game is. 1 second. Oh gosh, I'll let you talk about it.
So the next game is the
Seahawks Commanders. Who do you have?
I'm going with the Washington Commanders getting the win over the Seattle
Yeah.
Seahawks. I'm going with the Washington Commanders winning 45-42 over the Seahawks.
This is going to be an interesting one. Because Seahawks have a good defense. They have Jackson Smith, who's looking really good. I got him in fantasy. He's been carrying my team this year. Sam Darnold is a decent quarterback. You could call him a system quarterback all you want, but he's decent. He's not horrible, but he's not also like amazing, you know. But he is a freaking system quarterback. But then you also got Washington. Is Jaden Daniels playing? Because I don't know if he's playing or not. Because if he's out again, that's going to change my decision. I ain't gonna lie. Is Jaden Daniels playing Week 9 against the Seahawks? It is uncertain if Jaden Daniels will play Week 9 against the Seahawks, as he's dealing with a hamstring injury. Uncertain. And it's a hamstring injury. You don't want to rush him back. So let's just say he doesn't play. I don't know, though, because it might change my decision if he does play. But also, him coming back after injury, he could be rusty. I go with Seahawks no matter who the quarterback is, honestly. Give me Seattle here. We're always pick against them. Give me Seattle. 28. I'm going to go 28-24 in a close one. Give me Seattle. And then I need to finish making the prediction for the Chiefs-Bills game. Give me the Bills here. 32. And then the rest are going to try to help the Chiefs, even though they're overrated. I'll give them 27 points. 32-27, I guess. Next game here. That was a Sunday night football game, by the way. Seahawks Commanders. Should I go live for that? I'll go live for it if Jaden McDaniels is playing.
You should go live for that game.
Only if McDaniels.
That'll be a good game to go live for, man. You'll get a lot of viewers for that game if you go live for that game.
Probably.
Seahawks and Commanders.
Last game here. Yeah, last game here, Monday night, 8:15 Mountain Time. Sorry, 8:15 Eastern Time, 6:15 Mountain Time. Monday the 3rd of November here. Between the Cardinals and the Cowboys, this could be an interesting one. Who do you have in this one? I've heard from Cardinals fans that they own the Cowboys, just like how the Broncos own the Cowboys, and we destroyed them. So will history repeat itself 2 weeks in a row? Who do you have between the Cardinals and the Cowboys?
I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals winning over the Dallas Cowboys 52-29. Behind the superstar duo led by Kyler Murray and Trey McBride, who play for the Colorado State Rams in the Mountain West Conference. So I'm going with the Cardinals winning 52-29 over the Dallas Cowboys, who just got BTA, who just suffered that BTA against the Broncos.
Yep. This was a tough one. Because the Cowboys offense didn't they still put up 20 whatever on the Broncos defense, and the Cardinals defense is not as good as the Broncos defense. But the Cowboys also have a really bad defense. Kyler Murray could run all over them. Budnix didn't really run on him. He was throwing it. The Rock, Murray, McBride. They have a tight end too. I don't know if the Cowboys are gonna be able to stop them enough in the clutch, which is why I actually got the Cardinals winning this one, y'all. Give me the Cardinals here, because Cowboys defense is bad. Plus they own them. Give me Cardinals here.
How many
I'm gonna go a
passing
little
yards?
bit of a low scoring game here. I'm gonna go 24-20 in this one. Yeah, 24-20. Kyler Murray will throw 2 touchdowns for 200 yards passing, 2 touchdowns.
Coleman, the Denver
there will be a rushing
Broncos.
touchdown for him too.
The Denver Broncos took down the Cowboys 44-24. Easily put up 50 or more points easily. Because I mean, they on the Cowboys, they put up 44 points on the Cowboys. I mean, they could easily put up 50 points on Arizona.
Our offense hasn't been that good.
You put up 44 points on Dallas, man. So there is like a 98% chance that your team will put up 50. That the Cardinals will put up 50.
Yeah. But also at the same time, Cowboys are at home, and they're mad, right? They're pissed off because they just got BTA. So I think their defense will play a little bit better, but they're gonna lose. I think it'll be.
So let's go over our Week 9 picks. Let's go over the teams that you and I agreed on. So Ravens and Dolphins. I said Ravens because I think Dolphins are the worst.
Feel free while we go through these games. Let us know who you picked as well in the chat.
So we're going over which picks we both did. Coleman and I agreed with. So we're started. The first game in Week 9 is Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. I went with the Baltimore Ravens winning over the Dolphins because the Miami Dolphins are one of the worst teams. Mike McDaniels is going to get fired.
Yeah,
because this team is not doing so good. They're awful.
Yeah, I went with the Ravens as well. I think Michael went with the Ravens. I think everybody went with the Ravens. Honestly.
So then the second game in Week 9 is the Denver Broncos taking on the Houston Texans. I said Denver Broncos because I think the Broncos are going to win over the Texans.
Yeah, I got the Broncos as well.
Third game.
It'll be a good game though.
LA Chargers and Tennessee Titans. I said LA Chargers are going to win. Justin Herbert's going to ball out.
Yeah, I got the Chargers as well.
So I said fourth game in Week 9, Colts and Steelers. I went with Colts over Steelers.
All right. My guys, the Broncos in that Broncos game, by the way.
Fifth game in Week 9, Jacksonville and Las Vegas. I said Jacksonville. I think Trevor
What's up, Barry?
Have a really great game. I think he's going to have more than 300 plus passing yards for Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Next game, Kansas City and Buffalo. I said Buffalo over KC because I don't think I
Yep.
F KC. I don't like KC. KC's not
Steelers
going to
could
win.
upset the Colts. Yeah, they definitely could.
Next game, Bears and Bengals. I said Chicago Bears for KO Sports Top. Who did you go with? Did you go with the Chicago Bears or Cincinnati Bengals?
Bears.
Next game, Atlanta Falcons and New England Patriots. I said Patriots.
Yeah, it's the Patriots too. We agree so far.
Panthers and Green Bay Packers. I said Green Bay.
Yep. Same.
Vikings and Lions. I said Minnesota Vikings. So we don't agree on that pick.
Yeah.
You said
That's the
Dolphins,
first one.
you said, Lions. I said Vikings. So we don't agree on that. 49ers and Giants. 49ers. Both say 49ers.
Yep.
Right. Saints and Rams. I said LA Rams. So we agree on that. So we mostly agree on every single pick so far. Next pick is Seattle Seahawks and Washington Commanders.
Yeah.
I said Washington.
Bills, yep.
So
that's a
we
big
don't
one.
agree. So I said Washington Commanders. So we don't agree on the Vikings and Lions and Seahawks and Commanders. We don't agree on that one. And the last pick, last game of Week 9,
Rams,
Arizona
49ers,
Cardinals and
Seattle. Yep.
Cowboys. I said Arizona Cardinals.
What?
I don't want. Last game of Week 9 is Arizona Cardinals and Dallas Cowboys. I said Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray's gonna ball out.
Did you say Seahawks as well?
So I said Commanders.
Oh, okay.
So we
disagreed. We only disagreed on two: the Vikings, Lions, and yeah. Okay.
And then we agree on every.
Yeah.
So out of the 12 picks, we both agree on 10 of them, and then we disagree on 2 of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't agree on all the picks.
Yep.
So what were your thoughts on your picks that you made? Are you happy with all your picks that you made, or would you want to change any of your picks?
I'm happy with my picks. I don't think I have any upsets. Maybe Cowboys Cardinals is a little bit more upset. I don't think I have any crazy upsets, but yeah.
But
what are your thoughts on my picks?
I think you have good. I think your picks are good. I think there's no picks that you need to change. I think that you're pretty good with all your picks.
Yeah.
I think all your picks are really good. All your picks that you made.
Yeah.
I don't think you should change them.
Yeah. Well, hopefully both of our teams win. I definitely think that can happen for sure. Thank you everybody that came in. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to both channels, Coleman Sports 23 and SGA Sports Talk channel. Any final words for you?
My final thoughts are thanks for having me on the show. I really found it. I mean, I really love going over both of our Week 9 picks, what we felt, which team is gonna win. I wish you a lot of love and support in your channel, man. Hopefully get more subscribers. But yeah, it was great coming on the show, and we're gonna be live for Week 10 picks on Wednesday. So we're gonna be doing that, but make sure to click that like button, smash the subscribe button, ring that notification bell for Coleman Sports 23, so you never miss out on another video. But thanks for having the show, and hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yes, sir. Thank you, SG. All right, my final words. Go Broncos. Hopefully beat the Texans. I like my picks. We'll see how many I get right. But yeah. I'll be live for some pickup basketball tonight as well.
So Michael went with the Bills. Michael went with the Bengals. Michael went with the Patriots, Packers, Lions, 49ers. Those are all Michael's. Those are the picks for Michael
Yep.
Catanzaro.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching. Yeah, go Broncos. Go 49ers. SGA's 49ers. And yeah, we out. Wait.
Hey, it was great coming on, and I'll see
We
you in
out.
Week 10 picks. Peace. We out.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.